Really. High energy and loud. Okay. You can go first if you want. Okay. Oh no! Like, I mean, you can ask a question.
I know. What are your top 3 hobbies?
Okay, so
No, we need to start over again because I lifted this one up too high. That's something else I can't do. Okay, what are your top 3 hobbies?
Oh, I like this question. So just this year, Ashton and I started a book club, which is amazing because it's like a long lost love that I never had time for, and so I'm loving digging back into literature. Second would be exercise. I'm training for a triathlon, and I think it's amazingly healthy, and I love it. Biking, swimming, running, all of them. Except for yoga, I get really impatient.
The triathlon's called.
And Zumba, I think is hard. I don't do that.
Have you ever done
It
Zumba?
is not one time. There's a reason that it was only once.
Okay.
Wait, did I say third? Art. I really love art. I'm realizing that I'm incredibly passionate about it. But I don't.
I could go grab a piece or two to show you.
Just making fun, but I am.
No,
I do have
some cool ones.
They're not like crazy good
She was
skills.
featured
but
in
I
an
have some
art
skills.
show in high school.
She petered out there. Let me help. A museum. My artwork was in a museum. What's one character trait you love about yourself and one you could do without?
No.
I know, that's
Okay,
a great one.
Okay, I think this is a good question. It's always good to take stock.
That's true.
Okay, so something I do appreciate is that I'm very loyal to the people in my life that, I care the most about.
I can attest to that.
And like if somebody needs something, I'm a pretty responsible person, and like I will be there for you. I will help you out. But on the flip side of that, I don't have maybe like I have a hard time making friends with new people. I'm introverted for sure, and so I can struggle like going to large group events or even just making conversation can be very difficult for me. Like I can be super, super awkward, and I think I'll be quiet and people will not know what I'm thinking or how to take that. What's one thing that you generally try to hide from people? What's going on with my voice?
Well, I was originally gonna say
I don't normally sound like this.
that I have
water.
like we do have water. I have like really dark circles under my eyes, and so I have to use like loads of concealer to cover it up, and I look like really sickly if it's not covered. So I like to hide that.
I've never even noticed this.
But then Ashton also thinks that I should say my nose because I made us switch places because this side of my nose is a little bit less crooked. I had an injury in high school.
If you're wondering why my hair keeps falling awkwardly into my face, it's because I had to flip my whole hair
Thanks, Ash.
so that we could switch places. So Caitlin's nose was at its best.
So I could hide my nose.
So isn't she looking great?
Hide my nose. Name 2 authors that you're crazy about.
Oh. Well, like my all-time favorite book, I never read it in forever, so maybe I would change my mind, is The Great Gatsby. And so I really love F. Scott Fitzgerald for sure. And then my other favorite author is C.S. Lewis, probably, because the Chronicles of Narnia are like the best book series of all time. And I just love the way his mind works, and I really like British writers. I like their vocabulary and the way they look at the world and their sense of humor, so. What superhero do you identify with?
Oh no! Probably Thor.
No.
I chose a man. Just to throw you off.
Because she's big and burly and likes to weightlift.
That's a newfound love of mine, weightlifting.
We are hairy, but
yes,
genetics.
Italian and German genetics. So Germans have a lot of hair, not necessarily thick or dark, but a lot, and Italians have really dark hair and a lot.
Really good combination.
So you combine those, and it's like.
It's a challenge.
Oh, another reason why I would say Thor is.
Oh, you're actually serious.
I guess I'm gonna run with that. I'm gonna run with that. Would be that it's kind of ethereal and imaginary, and Sam and I, my husband, are going to Iceland, and we've been obsessed with the whole Nordic feel, and I want to decorate my home in the Nordic style.
Right now.
But our love has been longer.
I mean,
Oh.
I agree. I think,
and we're like a lot more legit because we're actually like going to travel there and stuff.
It's true.
Which stage in your childhood do you wish there weren't any photos of? And I'm asking this question because I really love the answer.
Yeah, she already knows the answer, but she wants
That's
you
my
all
favorite.
to get to laugh about it too. So when I was about 10 years old, I had these little round glasses, and they had really short, I just had my hair chopped straight across, no layers or anything, and it was just kind of flat.
Really edgy.
Kind of, yeah, parted down the middle. I didn't have the supermodel face to go with it. So I went through this phase where I thought like boy clothes were cool on me, and so I had like this gray oversized shirt that like zipped up like a little, I don't know. It was horrible, and I wore it with like a jean skirt and like these imitation Doc Marten like clunky shoes, and which, you know, some of those things are back in style actually. So, but altogether it didn't really work, and so yeah. But my dad loves that phase, and he would like talk about my cute little round glasses, and I played the violin, and he just thought I was so darling.
The unconditional love of parents is. What's your favorite thing about your husband, Brian?
Obviously a lot of things. But I'll go with like what I first noticed about him. So we were back in college, we went to the same university, and I was like a freshman when he was a senior, and so I don't know, he was like this cool older guy that I didn't like think of as an option. But I noticed even back then, like the way he treated people, he would just spend like the whole night talking to one person about like really deep things in their life, or what they're struggling with, or, you know, like their hurts and their stories, and he just like would go really deep with people, and has a way of like making people feel safe and opening up and like really caring about them. And I just think that's amazing. It's very different, like as we discussed, from my personality. What is one fear that you have?
So I didn't ever envision this being a fear of mine. I was pretty self-confident and impenetrable in my youth, but like now I think that a big fear of mine is to be betrayed, and more than that, just for somebody to disappoint me, or hurt me, or break trust, because that's really big to me. And so along with that is forgiveness and understanding that like I fail, you fail, and there has to be so much grace going both ways, and I struggle with that. So I've been working in small pieces to kind of deconstruct how that all formed and why I don't want to share myself with people, and understanding like that failure's okay. In fact, it's important in life for teaching us and for growing and for moving forward. So I'm trying to live a more grace-filled life.
Wait. Well, we can just keep doing it this way. That's fine.
I love it.